Blessings everyone, this is Chris Kendall from the rawadvantage.com, registered holistic nutritionist, raw food lifestyle coach, and raw chef. Today I'm super excited to share with you a raw vegan pad thai as served at the Woodstock Fruit Festival. Let's jump into it.
Baby, I like it raw. Raw Advantage likes it raw. Ooh, baby, I like it raw. Yeah, baby, I like it raw. Hey.
Alright guys, so I'm really excited to share this recipe with you. It was served to wide acclaim at the Woodstock Fruit Festival last year. And in fact, if you guys haven't signed up already or you've never gone to the Woodstock Fruit Festival before, you can get $100 off with my code BANANA. If you've been there before, you know what's up. Come, enjoy. It's going to be a blast. I'm so excited for it this year. But again, this recipe was served there and I've wanted to share for quite a while. It's taken me a little bit and I wanted to offer a slight tweak for you guys. So you're going to get two options. Now, before we get into this recipe, I do want to share with you guys that I just launched the Raw Vegan Lifestyle Success System. It's up on my site and it's a 10-week online course with 6 live group coaching calls, and it's all starting on the 1st. So from the first 10 weeks on. Now between now and February 1st, there's a special launch beta price. So you can get 20% off the whole program for the first run, but don't worry, you get access for life. So I really feel that this is the absolute best, most streamlined way to learn how to apply the raw vegan lifestyle in a really successful, easy way. So whether you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you want to bring your athletics to the next level, or you just really want to understand this whole raw food lifestyle from a holistic approach, that's what it's all about. So learn more below or above, and let's jump right into this recipe. Now, the base of these noodles are zucchini noodles. I love zucchini noodles. You could definitely use cucumber noodles if you like, or more of the other noodles. We use zucchini noodles. Now you have a lot of options when you're making zucchini noodles. My favorite for this specific recipe is actually the Titan Julienne peeler here. You just use it just like a regular peeler, but it makes beautiful flat noodles. And I'll just let you know, I am an Amazon affiliate and I'm affiliate for some other things, so I'll have links below if you want to grab some of these tools that I absolutely love. So that's what I used for this recipe. Otherwise, of course, you could just use a grater. You could use a mandolin. You could use any of those things, or you can use an electric spiralizer. This is a pretty epic one. Think kitchen. It was like 25 bucks, and then you can just put your zucchini in there, switch it on, and then get doing your sauce while you're doing other stuff. This works for a lot of things. But again, I like the thin, flat noodles, so they're more pad thai-ish, so this makes it a little bit more authentic. Next, we have some Napa cabbage noodles. If you know what Napa cabbage is, it's also known as Chinese cabbage. It's really nice and tender and delicious, and it's usually really inexpensive. So we just slice that incredibly thinly into noodles, one of my favorite ways to make noodles, and we'll just add this to the mix. Next, we have beautiful bok choy, one of my absolute favorite greens as well, usually inexpensive, super, super nutrient dense. And we just slice that thin into noodles as well, and we're gonna add that on top. I also took a little bit of carrot and used that same julienne peeler and just made some nice little strands. And last but not least for this mixture, we did a little bit of red pepper matchsticks. They really bring a little bit of extra color and just look and taste nice and juicy. Now, of course, if you like, you could add anything else in there. At the Woodstock Fruit Festival, we actually had thinly sliced shiitake mushrooms, which are delicious in there as well. We have this beautiful noodle base, so we can just mix this up, and then we'll get to the sauce. All right, so getting into the sauce, I said I'd give you guys 2 versions, and you're lucky because I'm delivering. So at the Woodstock Fruit Festival, we have an abundance of young coconuts, tons, and sugarcane juice, and so many other amazing tropical fruits and vegetables. But back home here, young coconuts can be quite expensive, and they can be really hit and miss. I do have one here, I actually got a good deal on it, but at the Woodstock, we used 1 cup of coconut water to 1/2 of a cup of the young jelly, the thinner young jelly, not the hard coconut meat. So you just chop this open, pour the liquid in there, and then put the young coconut meat in there. Now today, I'm gonna give you another option because again, it's a little bit expensive and sometimes hard to find those in every single area. So if you haven't seen my video on the Vitamix versus the Flex Ion vacuum blender, you're gonna wanna check that out above or below. I use both a lot and I do a really good versus video on that, but we're gonna use this one today and I do like it quite a bit. So we have the beautiful blender and we're gonna start by adding 1 cup of water instead of the coconut water To replace that young jelly, we're gonna do a 1/4 cup of hemp seeds. Now, these are lower water content, they cream up a lot more. That's why it's a 1/4 cup of this versus the 1/2 cup of the young coconut jelly. So 1/4 cup of hemp seeds. Here we have 110 grams of dates. Now, depending upon the variety of dates you use, it might be like 4 medjool dates. This is 6 of these other soft varieties. You want pretty soft dates and make sure you pit them. The next really fun ingredient is tamarind. Now, this is what makes pad thai-ish. It's very lemony and sour, but a really unique flavor. In fact, if you can't find tamarind, and it usually comes in a block like this, looking for the sour tamarind rather than the sweet, you can also just replace it with about 2/3 of the amount of apricots and then a teaspoon of lime juice. And it'll give you a similar flavor, but this one from that package, it has some seeds in it sometimes, so I kind of squished and went through it to try and make sure there isn't any seeds, because a seed, oh, there's a little bit here, can kind of wreck the dish when you chew on something hard. So we're gonna throw that tamarind in there. Next, we have 20 grams or about a 1/4 cup of sun-dried tomatoes, the bottoms of 2 green onions, reserving the tops, 20 grams of fresh ginger. Now, I did peel off a little bit of the balsacky looking bits, but you don't really need to if you have a powerful blender like this or the Vitamix. Just throw them right in there. And that's it. We're gonna start with this and blend it till it's nice and smooth. So in the Flex Ion, we gotta start the vacuum going. We're gonna put it on vacuum blend. So while that's going, of course, you can clean up, you can wipe the sweat off your brow, do a dance, make a little love, have some pad thai tonight, you know, whatever you want to do. But this guy's just sucking all the air out of the container right now, so it creates less oxidization and increases the amount of antioxidant that is left in the food when you're blending it. It really does actually make a different texture and taste. I'm enjoying it a lot, but let's see how this does with this, because this is the first time I've actually used this one on, and if need be, you can add a little bit more water, or if you have that coconut water handy, you can use some coconut water. Oh yeah, you blend it. You blend it good. You blend it good. Yeah, you blend it good, buddy. Don't be afraid to shake your blender. Ooh, there we go. So it's all done. Now this is one of my favorite things. Oh, suction cup to the ground. When you pull this, the air goes in there and you can actually see the level change. Pretty darn cool, hey? Ooh, it smells so darn good. All right, so now it's not quite done. What we're gonna do is add the green onion tops, as well as 20 grams of cilantro. Now, cilantro isn't completely traditional pad thai, but I just love cilantro, so you can choose to leave that out if you like. This is one place where the Vitamix reigns supreme. If this does have a hard time blending, then you have the tamper and you can just push it in the blade. So to make sure that this goes in there, I'm gonna push this in there already and hope that we get at least a decent pulse. Let's see how that is. Damn, it's gonna be good. So we're gonna put this back on, and because we're just doing a couple pulses, I'm not gonna bother vacuuming it this time. See, this may be one of those conditions that the Vitamix would have been a better idea for. There we go. Looks like it's mixing in there pretty good. All right, and there we have it. Now, full disclaimer, the Vitamix would have been better for this part of the sauce. Hey there, Dee face. How are you? Huh? How are you, beautiful kitty? This here is Dee face, and she's a really, really good one. Right, kitty? And there you have it, guys. All we gotta do now is mix this over the noodles, and you'll notice that the sauce is incredibly thick, and I did that on purpose because when you put sauces on top, especially if they have a little bit of sodium in it, with sun-dried tomatoes or regular tomatoes or anything like that, it pulls the moisture out of the noodles. That's why your noodles get really watery, right? So I made it really extra thick so that when you put it on here and you stir it up, some of the liquid from the noodles will actually kind of merge into the sauce, and then it'll be the exact right texture. Might need a spatula. Get the rest of this out. Oh my God, that is so damn good. I really, really hope you guys love this recipe. If you like it, or if you like what I'm doing and all the other recipes, please give a thumbs up down below. Hit the subscribe button and hit the bell to be notified when I put out new videos. I typically do one every single week. With this raw vegan lifestyle success system, I might get a little bit patchy over the next while because I'm going to be really, really busy with that, helping as many people as I possibly can. And again, if you're looking to thrive on a truly holistic raw vegan lifestyle, then definitely check out the raw vegan lifestyle success system. Let's stir this up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there we have it, guys. Raw vegan pad thai, super delicious, super nutritious, really nice and authentic flavor. I hope you guys absolutely love it. Make sure you comment below, let me know what you think. Wishing you much peace, love, and seasonal fruit.
Raw vegan pad thai. Well, I hope you love it.
Ooh, don't forget to check out my raw recipes playlist in the top left, the video just for you in the top right, subscribe for more videos in the bottom right, and get your 3 free ebooks in the bottom left. Grab your free raw recipe app, available on iPhone and Android with over 100 free raw recipes, common fruit and vegetable calorie breakdown, frickin' raw food combining chart, shopping cart function, and so much more.